friends, welcome to another episode of Killingly Public Library's craft videos. Today we're going to be making an American flag pin. Can you see how the beads hang on the pin and they form the flag as best they can? I mean, obviously it's not a perfect flag, but I think it's pretty cool. So to make the flag pin today, you're going to need a 2-inch safety pin and 10 1¼ inch safety pins. And the 1¼ inch safety pins are, that's what the package said they were, but the measurement is from end to end. The part where the beads go on is only about 3/4 inch. And use whatever beads you like. The beads I have chosen are the seed beads, and they're the size 11 seed beads. And to start with, when I threaded them on, I put the blue first, obviously, and then just the plain red and white ones. I made 4 pins with the blue beads, and the remaining 6 were staggered red and white for the stripes. The pins, I started with the red beads at the top and ended with red on the bottom for all of them, because if you look at the American flag, that's what the stripes are. There's red on the top and red on the very bottom. And also, if you look at an American flag, the white stripe is directly under the blue with our stars. Now, my pin does not have any stars on the blue, but if that was something you wanted, you could add a couple of white beads, I suppose. I just felt like the space was small and I stuck with just the blue. You could use larger pins and add more beads, and then that would also give you more space for the white stars if you wanted to add them, but I think it looks pretty nice just like that. You're going to start by opening your pin. Well, you want to start with some beads, and if you have beads in a case, that's great. I have beads in a case, and it makes it really easy. You can just open your pin up and you can just dig into whatever bead you want and get some beads on there. So you could have your red case, your white case, your blue case, that sort of thing. And if you didn't, which I thought would be something that you could easily do. Most people have a recycling bin and have lids to jars, so you could just pull out some jars and put your beads inside the lids. You could certainly use a bowl if you had bowls in the kitchen. You could use a plate, anything that would kind of hold the beads and keep them from rolling all over the table and the floor, because they will roll. If they're not contained, you're going to find that they're just everywhere. So take your pin and begin with the blue beads. And I strung 6 blue beads on each pin. And you can pretty much just kind of pierce through into the hole and get your beads on pretty easily. So what do you have? 5, 6. So there's my 6 blue beads. And then, like I said, I am going to do white because the white beads would come next under the blue on my flag. So I do 1 white bead, and then I want to do 1 red bead because I'm making the stripes. And then I'm going to go back and choose another white bead. And so on and so forth. Back to the red bead. And back to the white bead, and then 1 more red bead. Okay, and that was it for me. I was able to get just the 12 beads onto my pin. Like I said, I used the 1¼ inch pin, and you can see it gives a little wiggle room. You could certainly probably get 1 more bead on there, but I was not able to do 2. Without being able to close, and even 1 would be pretty iffy. But there you have it. So that's the blue with the red and white. And the next pins, after you make 4 of these, you would do the remaining 6 with just red, white stripes. You're going to start with red, end with red. If you want to make it, you know, similar to the flag, if you don't really care, it doesn't matter. In that instance, I only did 11 beads. I didn't do the 12, and I did manage to fit them on. They don't wiggle quite as much as the ones with the blue. The blue has, like I said, just a tiny bit of wiggle room. And you then take your pin, and if you want to wear it on your lapel or your shirt or whatever it is, you would then go from the inside out and poke it in through your shirt and thread on the blue ones first, and then thread on your red and white ones. You're threading them on with the little round piece down here, not the part where you're latching. You're just threading the pin right on, and you want your beads facing out and the part where there's no beads up against the cloth. And you just slide them on, and I can take these off and we can do that. All right, after they're all threaded on, you then just push the sharp end of your pin back inside your clothing and fasten it just like you fasten the safety pin. And there you go. You have a cute little American flag pin. Well, thank you so much for stopping in today, and enjoy making some flags. And maybe they'll help you celebrate the season of the summer. Until our next craft video, have a great day, and thank you so much for stopping in.